Greetings and salutations. It is I, Professor Macabre, here for another day of the 31 days of Halloween Spook-Tacular. The days are cutting down and we're almost close to Halloween, and it's super busy here. I still want to rebuild my little Halloween haunt that was destroyed by that little storm that we had. I have started reconstructing the little catacomb thing, and I've put stuff up. But I'm still missing the little static props that I did, so yes indeed. But it's a work in process. Hopefully I will have everything ready for Halloween, and we won't have any goddamn Santa Ana winds or another freak storm before Halloween. Yes indeed. Hopefully. But I wanted to come to you with another review. Yes indeed, doing reviews for Halloween and about horror movies. And this one's not particularly a horror movie, but it's a movie that I saw after watching I Know What You Did Last Summer, not the original one. And I was just flipping through the movies that they had and all these streaming services that I have to get for the little gremlins. I collect DVDs, so I can pop in a DVD whenever I want. But I already have the thing, so I see what movies I don't own. And I came across one called Arena Wars. And I'm like, Arena Wars? What is this about? So I put the text, and it's about a group of convicts are sent into a contest where they have to survive rooms with mass killers, and whoever wins their freedom. I'm like, so Running Man or Suicide Squad. But the killers looked interesting, so I decided to pop it in, and lo and behold, who do I see but Michael Madsen. Rest in peace, my buddy. Yes, Michael Madsen is here, and he's one of the announcers for this reality show called Arena Wars. And looking at the production and seeing Michael Madsen there, I thought, holy shit, is this an Asylum movie? But no, the production credits are not Asylum, but it really looks like Asylum. I have this theory that a lot of people that worked at the Asylum kind of splintered off and made their own production companies. Companies like Uncorked and whoever made Arena Wars. Can't remember who it was because I might have been a little tipsy, you see. Yes, indeed. But I popped it in and I see Michael Madsen. He's the presenter of this show, and they have the character actor who's bald and has tattoos everywhere. Who I think I saw. He was in Wishmaster 2, and I think he was in Breaking Bad. I don't remember his name. I also saw him on an episode of The Rookie, and one of the special victims units. But he's this character actor that always plays a cholo essay. Yeah, and in this one, he's one of the prison inmates who are taken into this game show and try to survive these killers. And the first one is this, like, plague doctor looking fucker, because he has the big nose, and he has knives, and he's like, cutting people up. And then you have this hell gas looking fucker, and then you have this guy in an exosuit, kind of looks like something from Frankenstein's army. And then you have this one chick that has pink hair and has a gas mask. And then you have this clown-looking fucker. So the character designs of these killers. Oh, 31! That's another movie that this reminded me of. Yes, indeed. So, again, that's why I thought it was Asylum. It does look like it just was doing 31 as well. So, yes, also reminded me of that one. But, yeah, so the designs of the killers are cool. I like the designs of the killers. The Hellgas guy looked really cool. Hellgas is a character design from a video game on the PlayStation 3 that I played called Killzone. Not the Donnie Yen movie. No, this is something else where the Nazis traveled to space and set up a colony, and then they developed technology in the future, and then they came back like the First Order to try to, start everything up again. That was the plot for Killzone. So it looks really cool. The Hellgas guy looks really cool. The Cutie Pie chick, and not the My Little Pony, but the Cutie Pie chick, who's the killer with the pink hair, also looked really cool. So I do dig the designs of the guys. Yes, indeed, I like that a lot. And the story follows that the first wave of people that you're introduced get destroyed, get obliterated, because they can't work together. So the executives of this show are like, God damn it, we're losing ratings because people just don't give a fuck about seeing convicted criminals, getting killed. Like, it was fun the first couple of seasons, but now they got kind of bored. We need to spice this up. So they go and get this ex-Marine that's in prison because he took the fall for his commanding officer because that guy wanted to kill the president. So he's like, shit, well, I'll take the fall because I don't want his people to realize how shitty our security is that someone almost took out the president. So they're like, perfect, an innocent guy will rank up the ratings because people will care about this guy, not like the other convicted criminals that we have there. And it works. People start caring for the guy. And he's able to gain the trust of his fellow inmates, and they actually start working as a cohesive team. Yes, indeed. You have this one chick that says she used to be an MMA fighter. You have this drug dealer guy that is the comedy relief. Then you have this kind of like convict with the heart of gold that is actually makes pals with this guy. Luke, I think, is the main guy's called. Not Luke from Gilmore Girls. No, Luke. This other guy, Luke. And there's this other guy, but he's disposed of near the end. So they start working as a team. They start killing people, and the producers like, well, shit, this guy's too popular. Now the network wants to take him away and replace my show. And the main guy was like, I will have none of that. No. And it also has a very random tit shot. The guy, the executive head guy of the show is having his little sushi rolls. And, but he's eating on the top of a big booby lady. And I was reminded of Sushi Girl. There's a lot of references on this episode, I must admit. But everything reminded me of something else. Check out Sushi Girl. Pat from Half Cheetah Will View did a review on that one. Really good, little known movie. Yes, indeed. But yes, that's the big tit shot because there's a big titty girl and the guy's eating sushi out of her body, which strikes me as very anti-hygienic. Yes, indeed. I mean, I suppose she showered afterwards, but, unless you're in a butch-wow situation, like in Hot Shots. A lot of references in this episode. My mind's somewhere else, yes, indeed, I will admit. But, unless you're doing a Hot Shot situation where you're eating food out of your partner, it strikes me as something odd. Or like in George Costanza, where he was mixing having the chicken wow with eating food. Yes, indeed. But yes, they work together. They eventually topple the evil empire. And you can tell this is very, very low budget. But there is some production on this because, it's low budget because they're kind of like reacting like, yeah, we killed the killer, yeah, woo! To a crowd, and you can hear the crowd, but they do a panoramic shot and you don't see any freaking crowd. And they do have a very small crowd section with people like fist bumping whenever someone gets killed. Goes to show how shitty people that watch reality shows are. But, yeah, I didn't hate this movie. I quite enjoyed it. It's a very low-budget movie, like I said again. I thoroughly thought it was a silent, but no, it's one of the offshoot companies that make similar content. But it's not bad. The acting from certain people is relatively good. I like the acting. Everyone plays their role well. The MMA chick was good. The comedy relief was kind of annoying, but he served his purpose. The Luke guy was trying too hard to be a badass, but it works for his situation. The criminal with the heart of gold, okay, that's cool. The killers looked cool. So, yes, I thoroughly enjoy it, and I recommend Arena Wars. I found it on Prime for free, but if I come across a DVD, I'll definitely buy it and add it to the collection. Have you seen Arena Wars? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Let us know in the comments down below. But until I see you all again next time, this has been Professor Macabro thanking you and wishing you all, like always, Happy Halloween!